Hello, 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 and we have today this is a Sterling is it Stingray? I don't know. Sub I wish they'd give these things decent names. This is a Sterling by MusicMan Sub Stingray 4HH in light blue metallic. I'm going to say that again. This is a Sterling by MusicMan Sub Stingray 4HH in light metallic blue. Here it is. It's got a battery compartment, which means it's got active electronics. Oh my god, that's where you put your battery in. Body is made of basswood, or basswood even. It's basswood. It's got a white pickguard, 34-inch scale length, 21 medium frets, maple neck with a Jatoba fingerboard with dot markers, a single action truss rod. It's got a 2-band active preamp and a 5-way toggle pickup selector with 2 ceramic HH humbuckers. And there's the switch that does that. And there's these. They're the EQs in there somewhere. What do I think? I don't like it. It's a big old chunky neck. Again, it's not an instrument I'd ever buy. These go for around 550 quid, and I don't know, I just didn't enjoy it. I think active electronics, the thing about active electronics is they've really got to kind of hit the zone, and I prefer passive basses. I know some people go, but Darren, why? I just don't know. I just prefer the frequency response of passive bass. Once you start using active EQ in the instrument, I see it's kind of pointless, because you can use EQ in either your amp, or not that I use an amp, but I'm just saying normal people use an amp. You've got your EQ in there, and you got your EQ in your DAW. I use the DAW to tweak my frequencies. And so having active EQ on the instrument is a waste of just a waste of time. It's a waste of energy, a waste of the battery. And I've never found an active EQ bass that I've liked the naked sound of. I've always prefer passive basses, and that's why I don't like this. The end. Yeah, it's got a 5-way switch, and I demonstrated it a little bit. And you go from, again, I don't know what the toggles do. I couldn't figure it out. I guess it's toggling the pickup configuration, but you to the far left and right is the more meatier sounds, and in the mids you get a more trebly, thin sounding bass, which is not something I like. I like my bass to be heavy down the bottom, big down the bottom end. Who doesn't like a big bottom? And to have those deeper, darker frequencies. So anything that's a bit middly, I just don't like it. In terms of build quality, it's okay. It's an alright instrument. It feels alright. I could probably maybe set it up. I think the intonation might be out a little bit. Maybe lower the action slightly. I don't know if it would go down any further. But again, I just didn't enjoy the feel of the neck. I prefer my Fender Precision. I'm very particular, so I didn't really like the feel of it. But looking at it, it's a decent instrument made in Indonesia, the sunny shores of Indonesia. It's one of those, and I guess if you're looking for it, again, it's quite a small bass, but it's got some weight to it. It feels quite dense. But but a lot of these guitars are kind of a bit nondescript for me. It didn't speak to me as an instrument. It's a bit like the PRSs. I find them a little bit, they lack character. But again, that's just my opinion. I like what I like. And so that is the Sterling by MusicMan Sub Stingray 4HH in Lake Metallic Blue with active electronics. There you go. And this is part of it was part of the Alan Harwood collection. It's got a nice new owner now who will love and cherish this instrument. And that's the video. Hopefully it's been interesting. Probably not. There'll be another video along that's much more interesting, unless it's another one of mine, and just skip to the better video. And that's it. There's only one more thing left to say. By now you should know what that is, and that is ta-ta.